Hello students, how are you? Students, today we are going to discuss the concept of remainder theorem. And as we all know, especially in the CAT exams, number system is one of the important topic. And when we see the weightage of all the topics in the number system, then we can see that remainder is one of the important topics. So students, it is my suggestion to all of you, you have to start from the basic level and you have to cover all the concept and all the questions of the previous year of the remainder. And again, whenever we are talking about the CAT 2020, so in CAT 2020, we have the less questions from the number system. So it is highly expected that we will get more questions from the number systems in the CAT 2021. So as a part of the CAT tutorials, I welcome all of you. And right now I am going to start the concept of the remainder. Then see which one is the first question. Right now I am going to display the first question. And the first question is, we have to find the remainder. The question is, what is the remainder when 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial ... 100 factorial is divided by 80. So students, always remember one thing, CAT is one of the toughest exams of the India, but it doesn't mean we have to start from the CAT. So what is our process? If you want to crack the CAT, then it is our concept. At first, you have to develop your basic, you must have to clear your fundamentals, then you are in a position by which you can crack the CAT. So that's why I am going to start the concept of remainder by giving one easier question to all of you. So see, in this questions, what is the question? We have to find the remainder when this one is divided by 100. So students, especially in this question, there is no need to find the value of all the factorials. We have to develop the concept. So see, what is the concept of the question? Right now, I'm going to explain the question. And right now, I'm going to explain the concept of the question by giving one example to all of you. Suppose we have to find the remainder when 12 plus 18 plus how much? 18 plus 30 plus 27. This one is divided by how much? This one is divided by how much? 6. Okay, so this one is the easier question. As far as whenever we are talking about the concept, then definitely we can take the example of this question. So especially in this questions, we have to find the remainder when complete numerator is divided by 6. So students have two approach. Either you can go through the addition, but if you are going through the addition, then it is difficult to apply such type of the concept in this question. So you must have to develop the logic. So what will be the logic? So we will divide each term separately. So 12 is a multiple of 6. So it will give you the 0 remainder. This one is the concept of the remainder. Again, 18 is a multiple of 6. So again, 18 will give you the 0 remainder. 30 is also a multiple of 6. So again, it will give you a 0 remainder. 27 is not a multiple of 6. So for getting the answer of this question, we require only 27 to divide it. No, we require only to divide 27 by 6, and it will give you the final answer of the question. So when we divide 26 by 6, it will give you 3. So what will be the answer of your question? The answer of your question is which one? The answer of the question is 3. So students, see, this one is the basic concept. And by the help of this concept, we have to find the answer of this question. So here we have to divide the numbers by 80. So at first, what we have to do? At first, we have to search those factorial, which is a multiple of 80. So what is the meaning of this? When we factorize the 18, then the factorization of the 18 is 2 into 3 into 3. So at first we have to search that factorial in which 18 will occur. So if 18 will occur in that particular factorial, then what you can say that on what that factorial, all factorials will give you the 0 remainders. So before that factorial, we will add all the factorials and we can get the answer of the question. So see, how can you get the 18 factorial? 1 factorial is 1. So definitely in 1 factorial, we haven't got 18. Again, the value of the 2 factorial is 1 into 2. So we have got single times of 2. But for 18, we require 2 times of 3. So again, we have to wait for the 3 factorial. Again, 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3. That is, again, we don't have 18. 4 factorial is this one multiplied by 4. Similarly, 5 factorial, this one is multiplied by 6, 5. But when we multiply it by 6, then what you can say that in 6 factorial, this one is the 6 factorial, and in 6 factorial is a multiple of 18. So if 6 factorial is a multiple of 18, then when we divide 6 factorial by 18, it will give you 0 as a remainder. So students, you have to use this point in solving the questions. So if we have to find the remainder when the entire question is divided by 18, then what you have to do, onward from 6 factorial to 18 factorial, 6 factorial plus 7 factorial dot dot dot. This one is how much? This one equal to 100 factorial. There is no use of this. You may cancel this factorial. So the remainder of each part is 0. So for getting the answer of the questions, we require factorials up to 5. So 1 factorial, that is equal to 1. 2 factorial, that is equal to 2, 3 factorial, that is equal to 3, 3 factorial, that is equal to 6, 4 factorial, that is equal to how much? 24, and 5 factorial, that is equal to how much? The value of 5 factorial, that is equal to how much? 120. So when we add these numbers, the total of these numbers is 133, and only we have to divide the number by which we have to divide the number by 18. So when 133 is divided by 18, the remainder of the question is how much? The remainder of the question is 7. So this one is the answer of the question. So students, see in what way you have to start your preparation, and if your basic is clear, then definitely by doing this you will get confidence, and if you are confident, then by the end of your preparation you can secure a very good percentile in the CAT 2020. So right now I am going to give you the next question. Right now I am going to explain the next question. So see, the next question is, the pattern of this question is same. The pattern of this question is same exactly at the previous question. You have to find the remainder within the infinite sum. So students, by applying the same concept, right now I have explained you the questions, I have explained you the concept, and right now I'm going to explain I have already explained the concept, and by the same concept you can get the answer. So what is the remainder when infinite sum, that is 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial is divided by 1154. So definitely all of you have to find in which terms we will get 1154, and if we have got that particular terms, then on what that terms it will give you the 0 remainder, and before that terms you have to add all the terms and finally divide it by 1152. So by doing this, definitely you can get the answer. So students, again, whenever we are talking about the previous question and this question, so the pattern of these two questions are exactly same. So right now I'm going to discuss the next question. See what is the next question. The next question is, this one is the next question, and the question is, a number when divided by 18 leaves a remainder 7. Okay, this one is the question. A number when divided by 18 leaves a remainder how much? Leaves a remainder 7. Then the same number when divided by 22 leaves a remainder 10. How many values can n take? Okay, so students, see, whenever we are talking about the CAT never asks a question that is based on the formula. So for getting the answer of any questions, you must have to develop your concept, then see what is the easiest approach for solving such type of the questions. Again, such type of the question is very much frequent in the CAT exams. So right now I'm going to explain what should be the concept. So if a number is divided by 18, leaves a remainder 7, then what we can say that the general expression of the numbers is how much? We can represent the number by 18 and plus how much? By 18 and plus 7. where n is a whole number. So what is the meaning of n is a whole number? If n is a whole number, so n can take the value of 0, and can take the value of 1, and can take the value of 3, 1 2 3 4 and so on. Okay, so what is the question? The question is, see, right now I'm going to change the this alphabets, because especially in the questions we have the n, and again we are using n, so it may be possible some of you will get confused. So the pattern of the numbers is 18x plus 7, where x can take these values. So when we put x equal to 0, then the value of the number is 7. When we take x equal to 1, then the value of the numbers is 25. When we take x equal to 2, the value of the numbers is how much? 36, 40. This one is the 25. When we take x equal to 2, it is equal to how much? It is equal to 43. When we take x equal to 3, then it will take how much? It will take 61. And again, when we take x equal to 4, it will take what value? It will take the 79 and so on. So what is the question? This one is the possible values of the n. So if this one is the possible values of n, then what will be the required remainders? Right now we have to find the required remainders. So what should be the required remainders? So here we are going to divide each number separately. So when 7 divided by 12, it will give you 7 as a remainder. When 25 divided by 12, it will give you 1 as a remainder. When 43 divided by 12, it will give 7 as a remainder. Again, when 61 is divided by 12, it will give 1 as a remainder. And again, when 79 is divided by 12, it will give 7 as a remainder. So whatever we have the value, we will get only two remainders, two possible values of the remainders. The first one is the 7 and the second one is the 1. So if your question is how many values can n take, so definitely n can take only two values, 7 or 1. So the answer of your question is which one? The answer of your question is 2. This one is the answer of the question. So students, see, if we are appearing in the CAT, and the expected time, the average time for solving, the good time for solving a question always lies from the 90 seconds to 120 seconds. So all of you have to ensure by doing the practice, you have to come in this limit. And if you are able to convert your performance, if you are able to convert, if you can reach this limit, then definitely you can expect very good percentile in CAT 2020. Okay, so right now, again, I am going to discuss the next question. So see, which is the next question. The next question is, again, this one is the basic question. What is the remainder when we divide 3 raised to the power 90 plus 5 raised to the power 90 by 34? So this one is the basic questions. You can get the answer of the questions. And if you have any doubts, then you may search the website of our center. On the website, you can get the solution of each and every questions. So this one is the pattern in which we always conduct our classes. So right now I'm not going to discuss this question. I'm going to give you the next question. So see which one is the next question. The next question is, yeah, this one is one of the good question, and especially in these questions, you have to apply the tricks. Again, in the previous questions, what I have suggested you cannot get the you cannot get the answer of any questions by using the formula. So definitely you have to apply the concept. So see, right now I am going to read this question. The question is, what is the remainder when what is given in the question? The question is, what is the remainder when 111 ... this one up to 110 times, again 222 ... this one is again up to 110 times, 333 ... again this one is up to 110 times, and again this one is the 777 ... up to 110 times, is divided by 37. So students, how can you get the remainder of this? So for getting the remainder of this question, you must have to know the divisibility rule of 37. So right now I am going to discuss the divisibility rule of Divisibility divisibility rule of 37. So what is the divisibility rule of 37? So this rule suggests you when we write any single digits for either 3 times, yeah, you can say that when we write any single digits for how many times? For 6 times. So the such type of the numbers form is always divisible by 37. Such type of the numbers form is always divisible by 37. These are the numbers which are divisible by 37. And again, if we are writing 6 times of the 3, then definitely you can see that this one is divisible by how much? 37. So from here, what you can get remainder as a 0, because these numbers are divisible by 37. So it will give you 0 as a remainder. So see, if we have to find the answer of this question, then here what you have to do, so just take the closest multiple of 110. Either you have to take the multiple of 3 and multiple of 6, which is closest to 110. So definitely we are knowing that the closest to 110 is 108. So you can do just like this. If we have to find the remainder, so the required remainder, how can you calculate the required remainder? See, how can you get the value of this? We can write 111 dot dot dot. This one equal to up to how many times? Up to 108 times. Then after 108 times, we have to write 2 times of the 1. And again, we have to write 2, 2, 2. Up to how many times? Up to again 108 times. And up to 108 times, then again, we have to write 2 times of the 2. And again, so on, we have to apply the same pattern. So when we have to apply the same pattern and we have to divide this number by 37. So see what will be the result of this question. So see what will be the result of this question. Up to 108 times, it will give you the 0 remainder. So from the first terms, we will get 11 as a remainder. From the second terms, we will get 22 as a remainder. From the third terms, we will get 33 as a remainder. From the fourth terms, we will get 44 as a remainder. From the fifth terms, we will get 55 as a remainder. From the sixth terms, we will get 66 as a remainder. And from the seventh terms, we will get 77 as a remainder. So again, you have to divide this one by how much? This one by 37. So if we have to divide this one by 37, then here what you have to do, again, you have the 2 choice. Either you can add all the values, but when we add all the values, definitely it will consume the time. So without adding the value, we can confirm the numbers, we can confirm the remainders. So see, here you can apply the concept of the positive and negative remainders. The sum of first 2 terms is the 33. So when we divide these 2 terms combinedly, it will give you the negative remainder of -4. Similarly, 43 will give you the negative remainder of -4. And whenever we are talking about the 77, so whenever we are talking about the 77, it will give you the positive remainder of which one? It will give you the positive remainder of +3. And right now we have to divide this 44. So when we divide 44 by 37, it will give you the positive remainder of +7. Again, it will give you the positive remainder of +17. And again, it will give you the positive remainder of how much? It will give you the positive remainder of +27. It means you can say that it will give you the positive remainder of how much? It will give you the positive remainder of +27. So when it will give you the positive remainder of +27, then see how you can get the answer of this. No, see, this one is the how much? We have to add 11. So it will give you the positive remainder of 18. And again, we have to add the term. So it will give you the positive remainder of how much? 28. Again, 18. This, it will give you the positive remainder of how much? Positive remainder of this 20. Then see, How can you get the answer of the question? So here you can do the concept. This one is -4. This one is the +7, and this one is how much? This one is how much? This one is +3. So by adding these two terms, 10 - 8, this one equal to 2. That is equal to how much? 20 plus how much? 20 plus 29 divided by 37. So by solving this question, this one is the 49 upon 37. So 49 upon 37, it will give you 12 as a remainder. So which one is the answer of your question? Option B is the answer of the question. So students, it is my suggestion to all of you, whenever you have the tricky questions, then there is no need of any hesitation. You have to do the questions patiently. You have to work, you have to concentrate on the logic. So see, in this steps, how we have ensured the answer. We have taken the negative remainder of this, negative remainder of this. Here we have written the positive remainder of this. Then here we have written the positive remainder of 18. And again, here we have written the positive remainder of how much? Positive remainder of 29. And this one is the positive remainder of how much? This one is the positive remainder of +3, because 37 divided by 77, it will give you how much? It will give you the positive remainder of +3. So by solving all the terms, it will give you the answer of the question, and your answer is the 12. So students, again, right now I'm going to give you the next question. So see which one is the next question, and these are the patterns. These are the patterns of our questions which we generally provides in our classes, in our centers, the CAT tutorials. So see, right now I am going to discuss the next question, and all of you have to concentrate on the next question. See which one is the next question. So the next question is, again, this one is the basic question. So right now I'm going to skip this question, but this one is a tricky question, and this one is the actual question of the CAT. The question is, how do you find the remainder when, how do you find the remainder when 7 raised to the power 26 is divided by 100? This one is a very good question. So you may take this questions as your homework. And if you have got the answer, then you can WhatsApp us by using through our website, through the Facebook, through the Twitters, through whatever the social media from you can connect me by the help of the any social media. So see the next question. Right now I'm going to discuss the next question. The next question is, again, this one is the question the question is, how many positive integers are there from 0 to 1000 that leave a remainder of 3 on division of 7 and a remainder of 2 on division of 4. So students, we have already discussed such type of the questions. Especially in these questions, we have the two cases, and you have to combine both the cases, and you have to find the remainders. So again, you can consider these questions in the next class. So see the next question. The next question is, the next question is, yeah. So see, this one is a very tricky questions, and especially in the CAT exams, what I have told you, we have seen such type of the questions. And see what is the question. The question is, find the remainder. This one is very good question, and all of you have to concentrate on this. Find the what is the remainder when 1 factorial plus 2 into 2 factorial plus 3 into 3 factorial plus 4 into 4 factorial dot 12 into 12 factorial is divided by 30. So see, students, what is the trend of the CAT? In the CAT exams, we have so many, the difficulty level of the CAT is so high. So other than the mathematical concept, you must have to apply the logical concept. So if you are trying to solve such type of the questions only mathematically, then it is difficult to get the answer. So you must have to connect these questions logically. So see, what is the question? How can you write this? At the place of 1 factorial, definitely we can write 2 factorial minus 1. If we have to add the first two terms, 1 factorial plus 2 into 2 factorial, 2 into 2 factorial. So what will be the value of this? 1 factorial is 1, 2 into 2 factorial, that is equal to 4. So we can write 5 at this place, and in general terms, we can write 5 is equal to 3 factorial minus 1. Similarly, if we have to add the first three terms, 1 factorial plus 2 into 2 factorial plus 3 into 3 factorial, 3 into 3 factorial. So what will be the value of this? The value of this one is how much? The value of this one is 1 plus this one is how much? 4 plus this one is how much? This one is 18. So when you add all the terms, it is equal to how much? 23. And we can write 23 as a 4 factorial minus 1. So students, here you can develop the general approach. The sum of the first terms is 2 factorial minus 1. The sum of the first two terms is 3 factorial minus 1. The sum of the fourth terms is 5 factorial minus 1. So whenever we have to take the sum of the next terms, that is equal to 5 factorial minus 1. And when we generalize this concept, then definitely we can say that the sum of the 13th terms is how much? The sum of this one is how much? Here we have the 12. So first terms is 2. So the sum of this one is how much? The sum of this one is 13 factorial minus 1. So students, here what you have to do, then see in what way we have got the value of the expression, and it is very easier to calculate the remainders. So what will be the required remainder if we have to calculate the required remainder? So how can you calculate the required remainders? Right now we have to divide 13 factorial minus 1 by 13. So students, this one is a very basic concept. 13 factorial is a multiple of 13. So it will give you the 0 remainder. So what will be the remainder of this part? The remainder of this part is which one? The remainder of this part is minus 1. So if the remainder of this part is minus 1, so as we all know, we cannot write negative answer, we cannot write negative remainder as a final answer. So for getting the final answer, what you have to do, you have to add the divisors. So when we add the divisor, it will give you 12. So 12 is the final answer of the question. So this one is the question, this one is the answer of the question. So students, by the ending of this questions, right now I'm going to conclude today's class. And this class, the purpose of this class is I want to show in which in what way we generally conduct our classes, and it is my suggestion to all of you, 4 to 5 months is enough for the preparation for the CAT. So if you want to prepare yourself sincerely, then you may visit the website of our center, that means the CAT tutorials. And when you are in which you can get the details of our courses. So it is my suggestion to all of you, you must have to visit our website, develop your concept, develop your confidence, and at the end of this year, just try to secure a very good percentile in the CAT 2020. So students, thanks to all of you.